So hi guys, and welcome to day 86 of our 365 days of courage, where we always try to encourage one another every day for a year with God's words in the Bible. We look for those verses that contain assurances, not to be afraid, to fear nothing, and to take courage. Our verse for today is taken from the book of Isaiah chapter 7 verse 4. At anong sabi doon? Be careful, keep calm, and do not be afraid. Now, it's very hard to keep calm and be afraid at the same time, di ba? Or, it's very hard na maging kalmado ka habang ikaw ay natatakot. Ano ba kasi yung kwento in our courage verse for today? Now, the message was given through the prophet Isaiah. Why? Because during the reign of King Ahaz of Judah, itong Syrian king, si Rezin, nakipagsabwatan siya sa hari ng Israel. Okay? In the person of Pekah. Bakit? Anong ginawa? They connived and planned to attack and enslave Judah. And of course, nakakatakot yun on the part of King Ahaz. And so, King Ahaz and the people, when they learned that the Syrians are already inside Israel, and they tried to attack and possess Jerusalem, they were all frightened. Natural yan. Why? Because we remember na divide yung kaharian into two, Israel and Judah. Now, Israel nakipagsabwatan sa kalaban para lamang lipulin ang Judah. And so, natural lang na matakot itong si King Ahaz. But then, God assured him. Anong sabi niya doon? Be careful. When you say be careful, parang be alert. Alright? Keep calm. Kalmado ka lang dapat. At huwag kang matakot. Why? Because ganito kasi yan. Sabi ng Panginoon, in the later verses after our courage verse, sabi niya, huwag kang matakot dahil hindi mangyayari yan. Now, ano ba kasi ang lesson sa atin? The message for us is, for King Ahaz, yung nakikita niyang sitwasyon is imposible makalusot na sila, diba? Yung nakikita niyang sitwasyon is, naku, matatalo na kami. Nakipagsabwatan naman na yung mga kapatid namin. Pero yung nakikita ng Panginoong Diyos, hindi ganun. Ang nakikita niya are two stubs of smoking firebrands. Two stubs of smoking firebrands. Ibig sabihin, ang nakikita ng Panginoon sa ginagawa ng King of Syria and the King of Israel is usok lamang, walang apoy. Ibig sabihin, bluff. Siyempre, itong si Ahaz, nakita niya, ang daming usok. Naku, they're burning everything. They're so powerful. Na-bluff sila. Alright. Now, ang ating first reading for today, taken from the book of Exodus, chapter 34, verses 29 to 35, it talks about the second time when Moses went up the Mount Sinai. Kasi yung first time is nagalit siya and he broke the two tablets. And so, Moses had to go back to Mount Sinai and to talk to the Lord and plead to the Lord. That was our first reading 2 days ago. Plead to the Lord for the sake of the people kasi nagalit din ng Diyos. After talking to the Lord, bumaba siya ng mountain and his face was shining brightly. It was radiant. Nakakasilaw. Now, bluff kaya yun? That's not a bluff. Why? Yung mukha ni Moses, pagkatapos niyang kausapin ng Panginoon, ay isang patunay na kinausap nga niya yung Panginoon. Now, Aaron and the people, when nakita nila na yung mukha ni Moses was shining brightly, they were afraid. But then, here's the thing. They were calm. Why? They were afraid, but they were calm. How come? Diba? Paano sila takot pero kalmado at the same time? Because alam nila na ang nakausap ni Moses ay ang Panginoon. Diba? So, it is very calming to know that the reason why Moses' face was shining brightly is because he was conversing with God. And para sa kanila, so what kung very bright ang mukha ni Moses? Okay lang yan dahil alam naman namin na ang Diyos ang kausap niya. Now, what's the message for today? Aside from yung God does not see us the way we see the situation, The message for today is to trust God. Why? When God was assuring King Ahaz na hindi mangyayari, na hindi sila lilipulin ng combined forces ng Israel and Syria, it's because God saw na bluff lang yun. Pero sa paningin ni King Ahaz, yun ay isang napakalaking threat sa kanyang kaharian. But then, trust God because He sees everything. So what happened in the story of Ahaz? Ahaz nakipag-sabwatan sa mga Assyrians naman. So, ayaw ng Panginoon yun because He was saying, wag kayong magtiwala sa sarili ninyong kakayahan. Magtiwala kayo sa sinasabi ko. But then, King Ahaz did not trust the Lord. And so, what happened? Of course, they won over Syria and Israel. But, Ahaz was not blessed. If only Ahaz trusted God, when he said, relax ka lang, keep calm, do not be afraid, dahil ang nakikita ko, puro mga usok, puro mga bluff lang, walang apoy yan. If only Ahaz listened to the assurance of God, then he would have won over the two forces and he would have been blessed pa. Diba? But anyway, ganun tayong mga tao eh. Ang hirap nating magtiwala sa Panginoon dahil nga hindi natin nakikita. And the way we think is not how He thinks. And we see limited vision, pero sa Kanya nakikita niya ang lahat. And so guys, the lesson for us is to trust Him. Even if you don't see any progress, dyan sa ipinagdadasal mo na yan, dyan sa hinihiling mo na yan, trust Him still. Trust in His process. God's timing is perfect. Alright guys, so guys, thank you for watching and I hope you tune in tomorrow for day 87 of our 365 days of courage. Bye guys, see you tomorrow.